This video and hundreds more like it available on freephotoshopvideotutorials.com. In this video we're going to learn how to make it seem like your photo was taken with infrared film, so you get that infrared look. If you've never seen it before, it's quite different if you use infrared film to actually take photos of some scenery, because infrared just captures things that are below our visible red spectrum. So it's just something completely sort of like otherworldly, and we can recreate that effect with normal photos in Photoshop by just giving that infrared look. So the way that we do this is we duplicate our layer here. So we're just going to do a Control and J to duplicate it, and now we're going to go into Image, Adjustments, and Show All Menu Items if you have that there, because what we want is Image Adjustments and Channel Mixer. And in the channel mixer, what we want to do here is, first of all, just tick the monochrome box here. And once we have the monochrome, the idea of the channel mixer is that the total has to add up to 100%. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put in red at 100%, so red stays pretty much as it is. Green, we're going to add green at 200%, and then blue at negative 200%. So our total is still 100. And what we're doing is we're just adding a lot of the green channel, because our image is made up of red, green, and blue, 3 channels. We're adding a whole lot of the green and removing entirely the blue, and that is basically what you're going to get for the infrared. So you're going to get something to look sort of like this. And what you can do here is, if you want to adjust some of this, if you have some really blown out areas, what you can do is just move the constant slider slightly or a lot till you get to a point where it's not so blown out. What's going to happen is it's going to start making everything else darker as well. So you want to maybe strike a balance. I think for this image here, it's dark enough as it is, so we're just going to leave it as it is. Or maybe you can just reduce it a couple points, but I wouldn't go any further than 4 or 5% in this. So we're going to click OK here once we have our channel mixer set. Okay, and we just have a couple more things to do here. We're going to duplicate our layer again, so Control and J. And now we're going to set 2 different modes for our 2 layers here. On the top layer, we're going to set our mode to screen. And on our bottom layer, we're going to set that mode to linear burn. And that'll just bring in very slightly a bit of that color. And that's basically what happens in infrared, is that just a bit of that color is able to come through if you do that, because it's basically not capturing anything in our visible spectrum. But this is largely what you're going to get here. This is the view sort of like what you'd get from an infrared film. So there you are, the infrared look. If you enjoyed this video, show your support by subscribing, rating, and adding it to favorites. Leave comments on our website and we'll create even more videos that interest you.